Welcome to everyone joining us, Facebook, YouTube, wherever you find us. It's good to have you here on this Thursday, May 20th. We're going to wait another minute for those who are just coming on the Zoom platform to join in, and then we'll get started. In the meantime, you know what to do. We've been together long enough. Okay. So let's get started. And just gently moving awareness away from the mind and onto the breath. I often refer to awareness as a flashlight. Most of the time, the flashlight is illuminating the mind, the thoughts, which causes us to be fixated on the thoughts. And by being more and more fixated on the thoughts, we become identified with the thoughts. Suddenly we believe we are the thoughts. So pry the light, the flashlight of awareness away from the thoughts. And I know it's hard because we've been training awareness to be bringing light to the thoughts only for so long, that it really is about prying away the flashlight of awareness from the thoughts, from the mind, and onto the breath. And then we know that from time to time, like a magnet, the mind will reclaim the flashlight, and here we go, lost in the next story, in the next inner dialogue, inner monologue, whatever that is. And so we pry once again away from the magnet of the mind, our metallic flashlight of awareness, and steady it onto the breath again and again and again. That's the practice. We don't change reality, we just change our relationship with reality. And if we can just do that, Dayenu, that would be enough. So as you do so, as you are steady on the breath, just take a few moments to relax deeply. The belly, the shoulders, the hands, the muscles of the face. Letting go of our frowning on the forehead, tension around our eyes, our cheeks, our mouth, our jaw. Just releasing everything. Just letting go deeply. Deeply surrendering into the moment. Not even surrendering because that feels like we're doing something. But letting ourselves be surrendered, I guess, is a more appropriate way to describe our action/inaction, letting ourselves be, and letting ourselves be surrendered into now, into this. To feel the calmness that can arise when we stop to battle with the mind, when we stop to battle with reality, when we just relax and settle into the space, into the moment, letting go of layers upon layers of anxiety, stress, fear of losing control, fear of not being in charge. And when we do that, we touch a little bit of the peace within ourselves. The wholeness within ourselves. The harmony of our being. We touch Shalom. And if you chanted with me to let the body find again the natural rhythm of its own breath, keeping the flashlight of awareness steady on the breath. Using the pillar of Hatmada, persistence, perseverance, steadfastness. But also the pillar of Savlanut, of patience, as the mind reclaims the flashlight of awareness, and yet again we are able to pry it off of the mind and onto the breath again. Great patience, tons of patience, kindness toward ourselves, compassion toward ourselves, great patience, great patience. And I want to use both these pillars, that of Savlanut, patience, that of Hatmada, persistence, today, in the service of the third one, Hishtavut, equanimity. Also a very difficult pillar to master, but it takes practice. So I'd like to invite you into engaging in equanimity today. We won't need a mantra for that, but I'm going to torture you a little bit differently today. With the pillar of Hatmada, of persistence, of steadfastness, I'm going to ask you to resolve right now to not move at all for the remaining time of our meditation. So if you need to adjust your seating, do it so. If you need to reshuffle your feet, your hands, whatever you need to do it now. And then resolve to not move even the little pinky finger ever so slightly in any direction through the rest of this meditation. Not a pinky toe, not a little finger, no shifting in your seat, no scratching any itch, nothing. You are a stone statue right now. You are the unmovable mountain of Sinai. Unmoved. Unchanged. Whatever the winds, the storms, hail or high water, you remain steady. Like a marble statue, like a heavy boulder, whatever image works for you. No flinching. And you'll just observe. You'll just observe any sensation without any reaction whatsoever. If there is an itching sensation, you observe. You don't move your hands. You don't move your body. You observe. Burning sensation, poking sensation, pulsating sensation, whatever sensation arises, you observe. Just observe. No reaction. Use the breath to steady your attention. It is a beautiful anchor to your practice. Whatever the mind tells you, however loud it might shout, remain unflinching, unmoved, uninvolved. You're not drawn to the drama of the physical or mental or emotional self. Whatever emotion arises, it simply arises. Now, to help you might want to name the sensations. Whatever you name, you make into an object, and therefore you break the identification with it. You are the subject, never the object. So name itching, poking, vibrating, pulsating, heat, cold, poking, stabbing sensations, whatever, tickling, tingling, whatever sensation, name it and stay with the breath. Practice equanimity. Whatever arises, acknowledge it. It is there. But you remain as Teflon. It comes up and it slides off of you. You remain steady and equanimous. Don't react to anything. Sensations, emotions, thoughts, they arise and they shift and they change and disappear. And you remain watching, observing. If a thought arises, just name it as thinking or mind thinking, and then come back to the breath. Don't engage in the thought either. It will come and it will go. Another one will come to try to annoy you, to distract you. That's okay. That is what the mind does. Just label thinking or mind thinking and come back. Come back with the pillar of Savlanut, of patience, and remain equanimous. Always aware. Always equanimous. Just remain aware. Just remain equanimous. And we gently let go of our posture, gently let go of our practice. Taking a couple of deeper breaths. And giving ourselves the permission now to shift in our seat and stretch the body in any way that feels supportive. Maybe I could give you a challenge to continue your practice between now and the next meditation tomorrow. And if you so choose, your mission, if you accept it, is to not scratch any itch between now and noon tomorrow, Pacific time. Whatever itching sensation arises, commit to just observing it and to not scratch. That would be a very specific way to practice equanimity. But we can go from not scratching little itches, from not reacting on automatic to the bigger itches of our life. So check it out. See what happens. See how you do. We'll close today, as always, with a threefold Shalom chant dedicating whatever we might have received today through this 30 minutes together, whatever we might have benefited from, that our benefits also go to all beings, that all beings may know a little bit of wholeness, harmony, inner peace. Modeni. Thank you.
Modani, thank you so much. See you tomorrow.
See you
Hi,
tonight.
everybody.
See you tonight for those who are on the Hasidism class, yes.
Modani.
Madani, see you tonight.
Thank you, Rabbi. Have a good day, everyone.
You too.
Thank you, Rabbi.
You're welcome.
Bye, everyone.
Take care, everybody. See you later.